cut. Brain is creating thought. Kalpun piso here. I'm going to discuss today the relevance between the ancient Roman Empire, the American Empire, its political system today, and the mental illness that affects its citizens, that is Christ-psychosis.
But what I continue to believe in is that this country wants to move beyond these kinds of divisions.
Yeah. The guy is your pastor. You've been there for 20 years. Come on.
Santayana once said, those who are not aware of the past or forget the past are condemned to repeat it. This is what happens today in this country of ours.
20 years you believe in this demented, retarded, deluded pastor that causes hate. Come on, people, get a brain.
It is infected with a mental disorder, which I refer to as Christ-psychosis. The acceptance of imaginary friends, like for instance zombie cheeses, things are completely irrational that belong in the minds of the people of the Middle Ages, as if they were reality. Sorry, this is a symptom of mental illness, or just like a schizophrenia or temporal lobe epilepsy.
A diverse family.
Come on.
As somebody who has
Your father was Muslim, wasn't he?
little pieces of America
Infected with Islam psychosis. Come on, tell the truth. What is this dumb people? There's nothing wrong with being brainwashed Muslim.
I will not allow us to lose this moment.
You're talking nothing. You're saying nothing.
We can
What are you saying?
forget about our past and not ignore
Those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. Don't you know that?
inequality and gender inequality and the
Oh,
other
man.
things that divide us.
My definition of retarded is not the people that like mentally retarded, as we know him today. My definition of retarded is people that cling to deluded fantasies, void of reality, empirical evidence that are fond of the deluded beliefs of millennia ago, centuries ago.
Deliver on the big issues that we're facing in this country.
Yeah, talk about your pastor again.
Divided.
The Christ-psychotic imbecile that believe in imaginary friends.
Works for everybody. Divided.
Let's talk about the pastor.
Divided. We can't care for our veterans.
Oh, boy.
Divided.
An educated person that accepts an imaginary friend like zombie Jesus or Allah or Mithras or the Great Spirit as reality are simply retarded by my definition of what retarded is. The mind accepts beliefs of the 5th century. We are in the 21st century. We create God with our brains. Anybody that doubts this, please go see a neurologist. They can explain this to you completely. Look at an MRI, look at a PET, they will prove it to you. Thoughts are created with the brain. Any type of psychotropic substances can disturb the function of this organ of our biological computer. The form of government of the United States of America, its religious beliefs, Christianity especially, the organization, the political organization, the two political parties, the laws, everything is taken from the ancient Roman Empire. The ancient Roman Empire had two political parties during the Republic. The Optimates, upper class, patrician, the senatorial class is equivalent to the Republicans of today. The upper class. The Populares, popular people, is equivalent to the Democrats. All of them were priests. They studied for the priesthood. They had 15 main gods, all in the stars. They were the moon, the planets. They had 7 main gods. The religion of the empire, the Roman Empire, everything is, all our laws are taken from this great empire. The religion, exactly the same thing. The cult of the greatest men, the greatest god that ever existed, the darling of Venus, Gaius Julius Caesar, the sacrificed Savior that gave the blood for its people, became the Jesus Christ today. The United States is composed, the government, 3 branches of government. The majority of these branches are infected by Christianity, which belongs to the Middle Ages. It's a belief on a person that actually resurrected. These people in those times believed the earth was flat. They believed in all these imaginary friends, known as gods, that resurrected and saved. 82%, even more than that, of our members of Congress, people running this country, are schizophrenics, are deluded. They believe in this nonsense. Republicans, as well as Democrats and independents. Mental illness does not discriminate. When a person is a Christian, a person was raised Islamic, in the Islamic religion, like Barack Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Nothing wrong with his name. He should be very proud of his name. And raised in a religion like that, he is believing in imaginary friend. He has no business in ruling in leading a country. The man should be going to a mental institution so they can actually tell him that imaginary friends, as say with blood, do not exist. He's been attending a church because he turned from Islam to Christianity. This is like believing in Superman, and all of a sudden you say, no, Superman is not real, but Batman is. So now I pledge my allegiance to Batman. Exactly the same thing. Our deluded President Bush, that belongs in a mental institution, believing in imaginary friends and God bless you and save you and all that, the man is deluded. We have the candidate of the Republican Party, McCain. We got shot right in Vietnam. Is that a hero? A person that gets shot, didn't do things right, and he got a prisoner for 6 years, and he's a hero? What was his zombie Jesus to didn't save him from that? And still he believes in these imaginary friends to be reality. He doesn't have any business leading a country with a world of fantasies and religious psychosis. I'm sorry, but these people believe in imaginary friends that live in the Middle Ages are retarded. Sorry, they are retarded. Then we have Hillary Clinton. She is married to a man that was one of the greatest presidents ever. The man was attacked by the Christ-psychotic, retarded Republicans. We males have a penis, and this penis resurrects. It's normal biological situation. Nothing wrong with that. According to the retarded Christians, it is a sin. There's no such a thing as a sin because God doesn't exist. It's a creation of our brains. And Christianity seems to be the most immoral, mental illness-inducing disease that ever infected the human brain. Accepting zombie Jesus as reality is a form of mental illness. Sorry, Christians.